Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in Halls of Torment. We're now in the Boglands, and we're gonna continue checking out the content in this. So yeah, do some runs going forward with the new characters. Since we don't know exactly how they play, I might turn off like the extra damage, particularly from being hit. I don't think this one is too much of a negative. We got a lot of bonuses going on, but specifically being hit with double damage was probably going to be too far until we know how this character plays. Yeah, so we don't have any particular goals other than to find out how this character works. Because the only things we can see for it right now is to reach level 60 and to do some damage. And I think doing damage is required to stay alive, so I think we're going to have both of those things happen. So yeah. So this character gets big boosts to its elemental attacks. So we're probably going to build related to that, but we're going to head on out. We're going to try not to step in any swamps because there's an achievement for that as well. But this is a new ability. It's not elemental, so it's not going to help us, so maybe I won't take it immediately. But we will experiment with this going forward. Okay, so what do I think would help us that is elemental? So the two ones that come to mind are primarily lightning strikes and dragon's breath. And lightning strikes are probably more generically helpful. We do get a lot of extra of these, so if there are things we don't want, we can absolutely just toss them on the ground. We actually get a boost to our metabolism even though we don't start with much natural stuff going on. Huh. So what I am interested in, our base regen is nothing, right? So we're gonna need to take some of that, especially with all this stuff going on. We need to focalize that a bit more. Oh, Earth is an element? I didn't know Earth was an element now. That's interesting. Well then. I guess... Why do they have double on this? That's kind of interesting. But base effect strength will actually help a bit. And what I noticed is that this doesn't look like it affects Earth, whatever Earth element is, which is very interesting. There's also more that aren't even showing up here. Like there should be an ice one too, but maybe not. Yeah, I don't really care for ice as an element specifically, so we're not going to worry too much about it. We also haven't unlocked a lot of our options in this. Yeah, it has 2 for chance. Look at this. That's very interesting. Oh, 2 for strength, actually. Oh, not... Oh. It's okay. I mean, that works if you want to stack it using, like, reverberance and memories, but I don't know how heavily I want to jump into that immediately. We are getting a boost to effect chance with getting potions. And our damage isn't actually going up from level ups, it'll only be from getting potions, so we are going to have to keep moving around and looking for those. That's gonna run a little counter to what's going on with those, like, things to pop there, though. So, I'm not fully sure how I feel about that yet. Now, see, ice is in there too. We've seen it now. We are gaining life with each level up, though. I just noticed that. Oh, hello, friend. So I'm certainly going to double the strength of the regen, just so that we could stay alive for sure. I suspect we're gonna have a little trouble until we figure out and get unlocks for this character, because he's not gonna get a lot of those proficiency upgrades and whatnot that you normally get deeper down into the level up tree until we unlock them. So we're going to get a bonus to the damage that these effects do, so maybe we should stack into that. Sure, we'll take that. That should be a new scroll coming up. Now, we don't really have any particular stopping power because we are doing like lots of like area damage, but no like direct damage, if that makes sense. I do suspect that this might take us longer than the previous run. Because like our damaging output is gonna be a little lower. If I was to guess. Well, this will also do elemental damage, and it will stack with one of the elements that we've been going in on. So we might as well do it. I don't know if I stepped in that or not. If we did, then I will do another run where I have a little bit less going on and do it. Because I'll be able to track and see if I messed it up. Here it's a little bit harder to do that. Alright, that'll certainly work. We probably do want transfixion though as well, because we could put affliction on things and that'll increase how much elemental damage they take, but there's more than one thing that does that, so I don't need to go for it yet. We did reach level 60. That was one of our goals. That's a good one. But maybe well, This would get us into affliction territory, wouldn't it? We were gonna double that. Now we are functionally immortal. As long as we don't get damaged a lot in quick succession. What the heck is with the size of that? That's crazy looking. Well then. Hello, friend. Yeah, we need to lead them away if we ever want to get that scroll, huh? Well, burn would be interesting, but we want to get the other option on it if we can. Yeah, so considering it, we actually haven't had any of our weapon proficiencies show up, so maybe we didn't unlock them at all. So I guess we're just gonna start doing these. So I guess I'm not gonna worry too much about that root thing, because I'm gonna go get the scrolls. That's my current logic. Are we actually killing these things? That's pretty good if we are. I think we actually killed them once. I'm seeing a bunch of their, like, level up goodies. Maybe this character's stronger than I thought. Maybe. It's a little hard to know. Well, yeah, let's start going north. We're gonna go get our scrolls and come back. I don't think we'll have as many things to double as I thought, so maybe I will start doing stuff like doubling on this. Guess we haven't unlocked the good stuff yet. I do hope we didn't invalidate that 15% thingy. 15-minute thing, I mean. Well, we did do 20 million in one run. Well, something is hitting us a bit. I mean, I'm gonna guess we just were moving too fast. Or that something ranged was getting us. It doesn't look like these things go opaque the way that some of our opt abilities can, so I could see this character getting to be a little hard to tell what's going on. Oh, hello friend. Would greatly prefer if you weren't doing some of what you're doing. Don't love exactly how much damage we are taking currently. But we are recovering. There we go, this is what we want. The other upgrades that it gets aren't important to me at all. No, this works out. This is a knockback skill. I say we take it and see what unlocks with using it. Look at all these extra force upgrades. Are you crazy? Well, I don't care about the knockback part, to be fair. But we are going to get the other option. Well, these guys are a bit of a problem because they could block us in and do area damage to us. Oh, you're a giant snake. You sure are. We need to not get boxed in. Yeah, we're taking damage. Well, we didn't die from it. Well, we did, but not more than once. Well, of these, this is the best one. I mean, we are killing a number of these mountain things. Got us a new ability scroll, but you know, we're not gonna go chase after that immediately. We're gonna get one of the base scrolls over here. Yeah, I think area angle sounds more interesting. I don't really care about the knockback function, but maybe it is significant enough to matter, but I don't care right now. Well, this is probably better. Oh, okay, more scrolls. And I say we take damage. This place is complex for us to get through without walking in the water. No, we did it. We didn't step in the water. We beat that challenge. So I think it doesn't matter for us anymore. I think we can step. So somehow... Oh, you know what? We have it on extra enemy spawns, so I guess we only had to survive 10 minutes. Huh. Neat. Well, we wanted transfixion. Oh. We can just grab transfixion from a master tome over there. There's 2 of them. But bosses being affected by this is actually very, very interesting to me. Now, I don't think we need to avoid the swamp anymore, but I'm not going to intentionally step on it in case there's a second level to that and we're already halfway towards getting it, you know? Well, I mean, shit. I guess we got an achievement for defeating 20 champions. I didn't even know we were aiming for that one. Okay. Well, I can't wait to see all the unlocks. I'm sure Mastery is the best one. We are now strong enough in knockback to knock these guys back enough to not have to worry about them. So yeah, there's another Master Tome we can go grab. So there's only one more upgrade we've gotten. Another Wave of Light. Okay. As health. Is this gonna heal us? If so, we got a healing ability. That's crazy. Alright, well let's start wandering back. Big if true. Look at all these flasks we're throwing. That's crazy. Oh, well, we stepped in the swamp. Well, okay, we did that. We did get the one of the enlightenment challenges. It didn't look like the deal X amount of damage one either, so it might have been a more difficult challenge? Question mark. There is a lot of enemies to be hit though. Oh, I didn't even see what hit us. Oh, it was an ice spike. Well, that kind of sucks. We're on death's door, guys. So this may be a Pyrrhic victory if we're not careful. Well, I guess being careful is a little hard when it's like this. This is not a very sturdy class. And this is a kind of dangerous place to be in general, because we don't know enough about the enemies. We do have enough scrolls to max out our skills, though. For what that's worth. Level ups, we may not have enough. We're gonna play it by ear. We're gonna try to do okay. And we haven't had much of what powers this character up, which is potions. Oh, here's one of the bosses we didn't get a chance to see because we killed it too fast. And we did kill it again. We reached 120, and that's another one of our achievements done, I guess. Yeah. We can get another scroll. I mean, at this rate, we're going to be grabbing a 6th ability, too. Oh, decay. Alright, I think we're applying a decay to enough enemies, to be honest. But putting affliction on it would actually boost the damage we're doing with our electric stuff. So let's just play keep away and not step in under goo, please. Well, I guess we get Dragon's Breath involved, even though I'm not sure if it's the best damage choice. With our build, it might end up better. Well, we did do that. Sure, we'll add decay. Why not? I imagine it just is another DOT, or maybe it increases the damage they take. Oh, well, we did it. We dealt a bunch of decay damage, so good for us. I'm gonna be honest, without our extra regen, we'd be dead a long time ago. There's just a lot going on. Oh, there is a lovely magnet to go grab near us, if we can get there. I'm not liking what I'm seeing, but I can't see it to dodge, so we're gonna have to kind of hope that it doesn't do too much to us. At least we are kind of functionally immortal like this. As long as we are leveling up. So hopefully as long as we don't go walking into these area of effects, we'll be okay. We are knocking back enemies quite nicely, so I will say the knockback on this is pretty handy. Kinda want all this gold though. So we got new upgrades coming in. We can slowly walk over to this magnet, but I think the boss is going to spawn soon. I don't think these enemies are going to disappear though. So, but you know what does happen? The enemies don't disappear, but you know, they don't seem to spawn additional ones at least. So let's at least hope that's, oh, okay. I think my game crashed. Oh, well that really sucks. That really sucks. I don't know if that means I don't get my unlocks. Let's get in there and find out. Huh, well that's not good. I'll have to resize the window too. If that area crashes a lot, that could be a problem. But honestly, if it gives me my upgrades, I'll be... Like, I think it did. But, you know, I don't like that it crashed. Somehow I did one of theirs, so I guess I unlocked their next level of traits. Good, good. Let's see what else we have in here. Yeah, we didn't do enough damage with this to get this. But we did do this one, which gives us actually a blessing. Well, actually, it's not a blessing, it's an upgrading. Oh, I don't know what that upgrade is for. I'm guessing it is another upgrade option for enlightenment. So we have to kill more enemies there. That's for an artifact we don't have. Same there. Kill. Oh, there's a blessing. Yeah, the potion of memories would be a good blessing to have. You gotta kill a lot of champions in there. It's not good that that crashed. I never had the game crash in the base game. Blessing Agony. What do we think that is? Yeah, we didn't even do 50 million damage with that. Trait types 5 and 6. For who? Oh, probably for this ability, but Interesting. So we got one for going fast and killing a lot of enemies quickly. It didn't look like there were any more gimmick stuff to do though. So we didn't actually look at what they have going on. Oh, no regeneration for gold. Okay. Well, that's probably easy. We just were in a bad spot to do that. Same with this. That's a new item. That's a new ability we haven't unlocked. We've completed these even though we can't see them. I like that. Each elemental effect. Does this have to be done with one run? No, I bet the other ability is unlocked through this character. That is really unfortunate that that happened that way, though. I didn't enjoy that.
Join me for a moment.
Huh.
May the gods light your path.
But yeah, I will keep it up as a run because like we did get unlocks and stuff even though it crashed. I'll have to look into it and see if other people are talking about that or if they have workarounds around that. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna take a couple minute break and then we will check that out. Y'all take care now and bye-bye.